Hi, I'm Heyzeus, and if you'd like to win a minimal wear Bowie knife safari mesh, check the link in the description. Anyway, this is going to be another profitable trade-ups guide. Before I get onto the trade-ups themselves, there's two things that I'd like to mention just to provide a bit of context to what I'm going to be talking about. Firstly, as with all of these guides that I do, I'm going to be showing buy order prices. This is ideally how you should be getting inputs for these trade-ups, just resell any skins that you can't use. However, if you want, you can also get inputs from sites like CS Money as well. Secondly, all the prices of the outputs that I show in this video are after Steam tax, so you get to see the raw money you get in your pocket. You don't have to deduct anything from it. Anyway, so our first trade up is a Milspec clutch case trade up. As you can see, it's quite a cheap trade up. I'm going for cheaper trade ups of this video. You'll need 3 factory new Milspec clutch case skins. Personally, I would recommend the Aloha and the Oxide Blaze. These will come in at 20 cents each with a buy order. You'll also need 7 minimal wear clutch case skins. Personally, I'd recommend the Aloha, the Oxide Blaze, and the Night Ride. These should be about 11 cents each with a buy order. All up, you should be paying about $1.35, and your average float needs to be below 0.076. So it's a fairly easy average float to get, and the inputs for this are currently quite easy to buy as well. I got about 100 altogether after having some buy orders running for just today. As far as the outcomes go, it's not entirely risk-free, but it is basically the next best thing. You'll lose about 10 cents each on the Wild 6 or Lionfish, but everything else is a profit, so 60% chance of making a profit. You'll make about 85 cents on the Moonrise and the Arctic Wolf, and you'll make about 35 cents on the Swag 7. So for a $1.35 trade up, those are actually really good returns, and because the inputs are quite easy to get, you can just spam them. Our second trade up is a Milspec Wildfire trade up. We're just using Lapis Gators for this one, 3 factory new and 7 minimal wear. The factory new skins will be about 21 cents each with a buy order, and the minimal wear skins will be about 13 cents each with a buy order. The total cost will come to about $1.50, and the average float needs to be below 0.07. In terms of what you can get, this is sort of like the risky cousin of that clutch case trade up we just looked at. There's a 60% chance of losing money here and a 40% chance of making it. You'll lose about 50 cents each on the Empire, the Praetorian, and the Triumvirate. However, if you get a Glock Royal Legion, you'll make about $1.20, and if you get a FAMAS Valance, you'll make about $1.60. So, higher risk, but potentially higher reward as well. And anyway, even if you do lose, it's only 50 cents, so it's not that much money in the grand scheme of things, and only a complete child would possibly feel upset about that. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna cry. Anyway, our next trade up is a restricted breakout case trade up. To do it, you'll need 10 minimal wear PP Bison Osiris's. These are about 38 cents each for a buy order, so you'll be paying about $3.80 all up to the trade up contract, and your average float needs to be below 0.1. In terms of outcomes, this trade up is about as simple as they come. You'll break even on the Desert Eagle, you'll make $3.30 on the Glock Water Elemental, and you'll lose $2.30 on the Foul Play. So it's a fairly narrow margin trade up contract, but it is simple to do. And when it works out, it is a nice feeling. Our second last trade up is a Stattrak Milspec Spectrum 2 case trade up. We're using only minimal wear skins here. You should be paying about 32 cents each for these skins using a buy order. There's a whole bunch of skins in that collection that are in the right price range. The Jungle Slipstream, the Morris, the Hunter, the Cracked Opal. The total cost should come to about $3.20, and the average float needs to be below 0.097. And if you're having trouble getting to that float, you can add in a factory new skin like I've done in the 10 skins I'm going to be using there. It's not ideal, you'll make less money, but it is something you can do if you're having trouble with the float. As far as the outcomes go, this is basically a high risk, risk-free trade up, a walking contradiction. Basically, there's 3 skins here that will break even. You'll break even on the Ziggy, the Phantom, and the Goo. You'll just get your money back. If you get an exposure, you'll make about $1, and if you get a Tacticat, you'll make about $6, so you'll basically triple your money. So most of the time this trade up will go basically nowhere. You won't lose money, but it'll go basically nowhere, but 20% of the time you'll make a pretty nuts return. In fact, wouldn't it be awesome if I got a Tacticat out of this trade up right here? Well, isn't that something? Anyway, our final trade up is a Stattrak Milspec Chroma 3 trade up. To do it, you'll need 3 factory new orange crashes at about 90 cents each with buy orders, and 7 minimal wear skins. You can use ventilators, orange crashes, or specters for these. Just make sure the buy order you set is at 48 cents or less. The total cost will be about $6 and the average float needs to be below 0.07. In terms of what you can get, this trade up has a bit of risk and a hell of a lot of reward. So you can lose about $3 on the re-entry or about $1 on the Firefoot, but you'll make about $1 on the Black Tie, you'll make about $6 on the Ghost Crusader, and you'll make about $9 on the Red Astor. So when you win on this trade up, you win pretty good, at least until Valve decides to nerf the CZ anyway, then I think it's going to be shit. But you know what, I'm just hoping that I end this video on a good trade up outcome. You know, I'd really like that, it'd really make my day. If I got it, I think I could just die a happy man. Well, I think that is cause for some celebration. So that's the end of the video, guys. I'm off to go get hammered. If you enjoyed it though, please like, comment, subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. Otherwise, trust the numbers, not your gut. I'm Heyzeus. Thanks for watching. See ya.